Hey, it's me. It's been a long time. I'm back. All right, this is just deplorable. It's horrible what's happening to this country. Donald Trump accusing the FBI of spying. Obama. Everything is Obama or Hillary Clinton. What the fuck is the matter with this man? He lies to us every day, at least probably 5-6 times. There is no spy. There was no spy. James Clapper did not. He said he used the word spy, but he said, it's not the word I like to use, but it's an informant. We always have informants. And informants are out there working for the FBI and the intelligence agency to keep us safe. To find out about cells of terrorist attacks. I mean, Trump's supposed to be so anti-ISIS, and these people are the ones that help us protect us from ISIS, terrorists, other things like that. And he's demeaning them. And he's got people on Fox News using the word. It's like a contest to see who can say the word spy the most in their broadcast. Spy. And then that stupid bitch Laura Ingraham, that ignorant, has the nerve to say that it's been proven that Obama was spying on Trump. That's a bunch of bullshit. Obama did not spy on Trump. They had an intelligence agent, people they had informed through, because they knew there was a lot of things going on with Russia. They knew Russia was trying to influence the campaign, so they were trying to check that out. It doesn't mean they were spying on Trump. They were trying to protect him from Trump, but we realize that, Trump probably was in collusion with them. Okay, come on. But they didn't know that at first, but they knew there was some activity from Russia happening with the elections. It's going to happen again in 2018. It's going to happen again in 2020 because Trump and the Republicans, those lame-ass, stupid, no-balls Republicans, aren't doing anything about it. That's our democracy at stake. He's putting our democracy at stake right now by saying that there was a spy. Why is he so hell-bent on making Obama look like shit? Who is such a terrible person? Get over it. He was a 2-term president, and he won by popular vote, and the majority, not just the electoral. You won by electoral because the Republicans cheating and gerrymandering all the places where Republicans vote. So we know about that. And for him to tweet this about James Clapper. James Clapper is a retired lieutenant general in the United States Air Force. He's worked almost 5 decades for this country. Hard work for this country. And this man, Donald Trump, has the nerve to say, new bombshell. Well, this is at Fox and Friends. Those 3 morons. Ugh, I put them in a straitjacket. New bombshell in the Obama spying scandal. Now it's the Obama spying scandal. Did other agencies spy on Trump campaign? Even Clapper, the world's dumbest former intelligence head who has the problem of lying a lot, used the word spy when describing illegal activities. Now he's using the thing when he was on The View, and he said spy, and he said, I hate to use that word, but it just gets, but it's not a spy. They were people that were spying on Russia. If anyone was spying, they were spying on Russia. Okay? And if they were informants, they found out things about Russia, and they probably found out things that Trump was doing. All his friends, all those people that were in Russia, it's so obvious. But now now they're going to have these documents released. He's already put this one guy in Britain who's an informant. He put his life at stake by revealing his name. And remember when he pardoned Scooter Libby? He did the same thing. He exposed a spy, and she got killed. That's why he was in jail. And Trump is now pardoned him. And all of a sudden now Trump is acting like Scooter Libby. Let's expose these people. What a moron. This is truly a constitutional crisis. And if we don't stop this, you have no idea what we're headed for. He's ruining our democracy, the platform, the base of our democracy. Call him the dumbest former intelligence head, the world's dumbest. Now, he didn't work for the world. He worked for the United States. Okay, Trump? He didn't work for the world. So this has to stop. And now tomorrow they're meeting with the Republicans with this sealed documents, and Democrats can't come in. Now, how obvious is that they're hiding shit? This Devin Nunes, he should be tried for treason, and he probably will eventually. Remember his little midnight run last year when he ran to the White House and brought Trump all the information because he was head of the Senate Intelligence Committee? And then he's supposed to recuse himself from that, but he didn't. He's still involved, and they said, oh, there was no collusion. Because the Republicans, there's no collusion. That Devin Nunes is a troublemaker. He's kissing Trump's ass. Trump has to have some bad shit on him, or something. He owes Trump something, but he's the motherfucker that's doing all this. And they're meeting tomorrow, and he's on television calling this a spy, an Obama spy. And they're meeting tomorrow, and it's just going to be Republicans. Now, an issue like this, this is serious. I mean, he's undermining the FBI, the intelligence agency, James Clapper, it's just because he worked under Obama. He was the one that for years lied about Obama's birth certificate, which was proven to be false. He's a two-term president. He was born in this country, and Trump still lied about that, and he didn't really apologize for that. I mean, he really didn't, but whatever. So he's been lying for years and years and years, and he based all these lies on his run to be president so he can, to fuck everything up. I mean, truly, this is serious, serious, serious. I lay awake at night. I think about this shit. This is scary, and everyone needs to realize that this is something that we need to take very seriously, and it has to be stopped. Well, you've got a bunch of Republicans up there that no balls, they don't do anything to stop this man. What is their problem? Why they don't work for the country anymore? They only work for themselves? I mean, to line their pockets, what they've been doing. They work for us, but they don't act like it. I don't know. I don't want them to undermine the FBI. The FBI protects us, and this motherfucker Trump is he's such an idiot. And people believe him. And you've got these morons over at Fox News. Like I said earlier, there's a competition to see who says the word spy the most in their broadcast. It's bad. So I just had to get out there. I haven't been on in a long time because things just happen. Every day there's something new. I can't keep up with this shit. I mean, I have a video I want to put out, which I will put out, about all the things that he's done that we don't know about, that he does secretly because of the evangelicals. That's my main thing, is these evangelicals are the ones that are supporting him. And this the Freedom Caucus of the Republican Party are the ones that this Devin Nunes is working with. All these idiots that are anti-gay, anti-abortion, blah, 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 blah. Retire. Okay? You're old. You're old-fashioned. You're out of touch. This is not the way the world's supposed to be. We're going for a change, and we were headed for good changes. And this man is screwing everything up. And if you support him, go ahead. You're like lambs being led to slaughter. And what he did about not having that woman apologize to John McCain, or not even make a statement about it, the President of the United States, in a staff meeting, someone said, oh, it's okay, he's dying anyway. And even though, yes, it was leaked, but it was leaked and it was said. And she admitted that she said it. And Trump had nothing to say about it. That motherfucker was he called his Vietnam was, surviving the club scene when he was younger and not getting an STD. And here John McCain lays in the meeting tomorrow. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. My QuickTime app I always used to make my videos, and now it's like acting up on me. So maybe it's just not used to working. It's been so long. But I'm forgetting now where I was at. But this is with John McCain, he's laying in a concentration in a prisoner as a prisoner of war, tortured. He was there for 2 years when his father, who was an admiral, tried to secure his release. And they were going to release John McCain, but he refused to go unless they would let the rest of his prisoners of war in his camp go with him, be released with him, and Viet Cong said no to that. And so he stayed for 3 more years. So he spent 5 years in prison as a prisoner of war, under the duress of torture. Torture is so bad that he cannot even lift his arms over his head, up above his head anymore. And now he's fighting terminal cancer, brain cancer, and this bitch says, oh, well, he's dying anyway. And Trump doesn't say anything about it, doesn't apologize because he doesn't like people that got caught. So this guy, this mother chicken shit, who was at 5 determinants from Vietnam, a draft dodger, Bone Spurs, just did it again now on me. So anyway, and this guy, and he, how ignorant for the President of the United States, for a hero, a war hero, and to belittle him like that is just, it's unbelievable the way this man acts and treats people. And he's vindictive, he's hateful, and we have to do something because this is not good. This is a constitutional crisis. We're headed straight for a constitutional crisis. This motherfucker doesn't respect the Constitution, doesn't respect the law. He tried anything he's trying to do is distract from what he did. Because tomorrow, with that meeting they're having with the only Republicans are allowed, and the Democrats get to see it in a meeting after the Memorial Day recess. So they'll do a lot of retracting in that week of time they got, and then so. We've got to pay attention. We got to be aware of these things because obviously tomorrow with this meeting there are a lot of things that Trump knows that he wants to hide. This Devin Nunes knows that too. Obviously, I mean, it's so obvious. He makes it so obvious that he's guilty. Okay, I gotta go. I want to say so many other things too about what he's been going on and what he's been doing, very secretly and quietly. And then today I heard on the news the head of the War Department, whatever, in North Korea called Michael Pence a dumb politician or something like this. Call a dumb politician, which, he is. He's a dumb politician, an idiot. He's a moron, Michael Pence. So, all right. Good to be back. Sorry for ranting, but I just got to get this out. We got to pay attention. We can't continue to live under this kind of leadership. There is no leadership. He wants to be a dictator. And I'm sorry, that's not the way. But the Republican Party is just letting him do it. All right, gotta go. Let's be brave. Let's stick together and keep things. Trump is not above the law. I bought this and it lights up. When I light it up, though, wait a minute. Oh, you can't see it, but it says Trump is not above the law. Go to the website. Trump is not above the law. And there's also, if he fires anybody like Rosenstein or Mueller, there's going to be a worldwide demonstration against that. So he has, we got a lot. We're stick together. Those deplorables are a bunch of idiots, religious fanatics, Zionists, and all that shit. It's just a joke. It's a fucking joke. So, all right. Love you. See you around like a donut. And I'm sorry I called Laura Ingham a cunt, because she's an evil cunt. All right, see you around like a donut. Hey, real quick, I've changed my website. It is now pminsights.org. pminsights.org. No longer .com. I'm not a commercial thing. It's just .org. pminsights.org. Later.